What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jahad Book back again with another motherfucking video, and yeah. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and come on, let's go ahead and get into this. I don't even feel like doing my intro right now. I got a lot on my mind. Sorry, I just hit my hat, and we gotta talk. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so y'all, today I think what I'm going to do is call this video like Dear Andre. And quick before we even get started, just in case the dude I used to talk to see this is not about you, Andre. This is not about the Andre I used to talk to. This is about an Andre I went to high school with, okay? So when you see the title Dear Andre, don't think it's about you. Although I do miss you. Hit me up. Anyway, it's like, anyway, let me stop. Okay, so today's video is a little different as well, like some of my other videos. I'm probably gonna call this Dear Andre. But basically this video is about, honestly, this video is an apology. This video is an apology. Hold up. Cause this is something that like has been on my mind a lot lately. But it's been on my mind before, like this. It's honestly has always been on my mind for a while. This is something I've lived with for a while. Like, you know how like us as people have those things that haunt us kind of from like our past, things that we might have did that we weren't, you know, proud about, and or stuff, or even things that have been done to us, just in general, things that just haunt you from your past that like that just make you think, I guess. This is one of those things, but this is something that I did to somebody else that is like kind of haunted me, honestly, ever since. And I don't know, it's been on my heart lately to get on here and kind of apologize, I guess, publicly. Because I kind of, once I get into the story, like, you'll see, like, I don't know, like, this has just been on my heart. And just, I don't know. I actually tried to reach out to this person a while ago and apologize. Through like Twitter or something, I think. I'm not sure if he saw it or not, but hopefully he'll see this. Anyway. But like, I'm not even gonna call this a story time. I don't know. Let me just talk. So a long time ago, back in high school, I think this is like my sophomore year of high school, there was this dude I was friends with. His name was Andre, but everybody just called him Dre. And normally I don't name drop in videos, but for the sake of this video, since I'm apologizing to Andre, I am going to be saying his name because it's not like I'm, you know, saying anything bad or nothing. But anyway, so a long time ago in high school, there was this one day, this is back in my in the closet days, you know, back when I was on the football team trying to be something I'm not. Not as far as like playing football, like looking back, I actually enjoy playing football. It's just as far as I wasn't the same person I am today. Like I used to be like a completely different person. I used to like, I don't even want to get into like, I'm not even the same person I was. But one day we were in class and, you know, it was like an afternoon class, I think, because that class was kind of rowdy. So usually the afternoon classes were the more rowdy ones because everybody's ready to go home. But like, we were just in there annoying the teacher, getting on her nerves. Everybody's talking, being loud and whatnot. And I forget exactly what happened, but I know like there was a time that there was one day. This is something like, this has literally haunted me kind of ever since, because it's like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why did I do that? You know, like, why did I do that to somebody? Like, sorry, we'll get into it. I'm still like mad at myself. But anyway, like, so anyway, I don't know how to say this. So like, because it's hard for me to even talk about because I still feel that shitty about it. But like, so we were in class and what happened? What the fuck happened? I forget how it came up, but I was basically somehow kind of started talking shit to him. Like, I started a conversation, but I was just being mean to him. Like, not like mean in the sense of like being nasty personality, but I was like making fun of him, like kind of trying to clown him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what's crazy is he really could have whipped my ass. So I don't even know who the fuck I was feeling like, because he was actually a big ass nigga. He really could have fucked me up. But anyway, okay, so it was one day where the teacher had gave him back his report card or something, and me just being an asshole was like, what did I say? I was like, can I see or some shit? And he's like, nah. I was like, what? I can't see. Like, just kind of talking shit. I wasn't like being overly talking shit, but I was, talking shit. So I was like, I was like, I can't see it, or just like annoying him. Like, he clearly was not in the mood, and I was just bothering the fuck out of that nigga for no reason. Like, and so I I snatched the report card out of his hand. I didn't start like reading off his grades or nothing, but I just snatched it and like fake looked at it or whatever. And then he like took it back and was like, man, stop playing, man. Like, he like kind of like checked me. I was like, but so that was like just the first thing. There was two instances, but that was the first thing. It was that situation, and then I said something else about he had like okay. When I say this, I'm genuinely not saying this to be funny. I just have to say this, to describe the story, to describe the details of the story, I guess. But he had like a slight I guess dent on his forehead, on one of the sides of his forehead. It wasn't like bad on it, but it was just like a small, like, I don't know how to explain it, just the way his forehead was shaped. And I said, what did I say? I was just being an asshole. I was like, why is your forehead like that or whatever? But I was like, the way I said it was very like dickhead-ish. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I was literally a dickhead. Like, and then he was like, and then he was just like, it's a birth defect, nigga. Like, just looking at me like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's like, at the time, I don't know why the fuck. I mean, looking back, I know why I probably did it, because this is, like I said, this is in the closet days, so I was probably, just an emotional little in the closet as queer football player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably was just dealing with a whole bunch of shit, and then like whatever the fuck I was going through at home at the time, because Lord knows I had a shitty fucking childhood, and I just. Someday, I guess that day I was just feeling like hot shit and decided to take it on him. And that's something I've never really like forgiven myself for. One, I'm not even like really the bully type. I've never even been the bully type. I actually like have stuck up for people before, but I've also like been bullied a lot. So it's like, I don't know, like I've been bullied a lot, to be honest. I'm not lying. I've been bullied a lot in my life, like in school and by like my own family, like my parents and shit. Like, I've been not bullied just in life, but also like at home. So it's kind of like somebody who's been through that, why would you do that to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I was going through. I don't know if like my life was just so shitty at that point that I was like, I need to take it out. Like, but that's one thing I've really never have like forgiven myself for. Like, literally, that's something I still deal with that a lot to this day. And I don't know, it's just I never had the chance to like apologize in person and make up for that. Like, I don't know, like that's just something I still live with to this day. Like, that was fucked up of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like really not shit for that. And it's like I don't know, like I had an English teacher once in high school, Miss Trey Montana. Shout out to Miss Trey Montana at Westland High School. But she told me a story where there was one time when she was in high school that she had witnessed somebody getting bullied and she didn't say anything. And then when the dude finally like, I guess, pounced back on the bully and beat him up and got in trouble, I think she felt bad because she could have stopped it, and she was saying she didn't do anything. But it kind of reminded me of a situation like that. Like, even though I'm the bully, but like, and like, why the fuck did I do that? Why did I do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's something that she remembers where she could have did better. It's like something that I remember where I could have did better. It's like, but it's like, I guess in this situation, I'm the bully, not a bystander. But it's still like, what the fuck? Why would I do that? Like, so I'm like, bro, you need fucking help. And then, I mean, I've obviously gotten better now, but like, it's just like, I don't know, it's just something that still kind of haunts me. And it's just like, I haven't, really fully forgiven myself. Like, dang, I was really evil at a time. Like, literally, that's the word. I was evil at a time. Like, wow, I was evil. Like, there was a time that I was evil. Like, that's literally how I see it. Like, damn, I was evil. Like, what the fuck? That's because that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's evil to me. Like, I was literally evil. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, and that's something I'll never get back. That's like something that's like always really like haunted me, is that one specific time. Because like I said, I was never really a bully, so I don't have too many instances like that. But out of all the shit that the times that I've like fallen short in my life or whatever, fallen short of the glory of God, that is literally like, that literally is like one of like my biggest like, or one of the biggest ones to me that makes me feel the worst. If that, like, that was just, I don't know if I'll ever fully forgive myself for that, even if like he sees this, or if I like meet him one day and like, you know, it works itself out. Even then, like, I just like, I'm very hard on myself and I don't like messing up, and I messed up very bad in that moment. And it just reminds me, there was a second time as well that one of the other like biggest things in my life that I can't get back, I guess, or like can't take back. I keep saying take back. Is there was one time when I was really, really young, and I was really mean to my little brother. And he knows I love him now. My little brother knows I love him. Like we have a better relationship now. Like, we still argue for sure, because I definitely be getting on his nerves, and I know I do. But no, like, I would say like we have a good relationship now. Like, but there, and he probably don't even remember this shit. He was so young, but it's something that I still remember, because it's like, you know, certain moments in life you just can't get back. That's why you really gotta always be aware of how you treat people, because it's like certain shit will stick with you forever. Like, that's why I try to like really like be good to people, because you never know, one, who you're talking to, and then you also never know, like, you just never know like how it could come back to bite you, which like we'll get into in a second. And then so but yeah, once when my little brother, he was like really, really young. He couldn't have been more than like 5 years old. Like, I don't even think he was that old. He was, maybe he was like, maybe he's like 6 or 7. I don't know. He was in elementary school. But this is when we lived in Huntington, West Virginia with my mom. But I used to go with my grandma every weekend to, but yeah, see, I used to go with my grandma every weekend, like when school was out, and I would just be at my grandma's on the weekend, because she lived in Charleston, West Virginia, and my mom lives in Huntington. So every weekend, my grandma and my mom would just meet up, and I would go to my mom's for the weekend, or my grandma's for the weekend. But one weekend, my mom made me take my little brother, and I was like, just as a little kid, I don't really know what the reason was for, but at the time, I just know I'm a little kid, and I'm like, bro, like, this is my time away from everybody. What the fuck? Like, because like I said, I have always had issues with my mom, even as a little kid. So I used to love going to my grandma's. That was like my getaway, and I can get away from everybody. Like, not saying I had a problem with my little brother. I just liked being my grandma, and I didn't want to share my grandma, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so she made me take my little brother one weekend, but she like, and me back then, I feel like she was just doing it just because she could. Like, she still does that. She likes to assert her authority in a lot of situations just because she can. And I understand, you know, it's like respect the parent, yada, 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 that's the rule. But it's a difference when people want to be in control just cause. It's even when it's not even for a reason. So like, there are certain times, some people just have control issues, and they just want to control shit just because. It has nothing to do with them being the parent and then this the child. It's just they want to control it so they can. Like, they have that authority so they can, and what are you going to do about it? And I don't know, I felt like she was just trying to bully me into it. So I'm just like, I was just mad as a little kid, like, bro, I'm trying to go. So my grandma was like, what the fuck? So anyway, I mean, I didn't cuss back then, but, you know, I'm just thinking. Anyway, so we get there. My brother's there, whatever, and he's there for a couple of days. But Tito, my stepdad, came to get him early, and I like a day early or something, and then I stayed the other day of the weekend by myself. But when he was taking him out the house, I was being really mean to my little brother. You know, I was like, what did I don't remember I don't remember exactly all of what I said, but I know I was like, good, take him. I don't even want him here, yada, yada. And I was just, you know, a mad, angry little kid. Because I was young myself, too. I was in elementary school myself, but I was in elementary school when this happened. So he must have been, like, in preschool. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was really young. Sorry, I can't talk. Like I'm saying, he was really, really young. But anyway, so I was just being mean to him, like, oh, I didn't want him, and then he went with my stepdad and they went home. But like in the moment, I just didn't think twice of it because I was a little kid. My grandma even checked me though when they left. She was like, Jihad, that was wrong. You should not. I don't like that. You're not supposed to, like, don't be mean to people like that. Like my grandma even checked me, but you know, as a kid, I didn't care. But I don't know. Just looking back, I'm not gonna say I haven't necessarily forgiven myself for that one because I was a product of my crazy ass, evil ass environment. So I'm not like necessarily still angry at myself because I understand I was just a kid and kids are literally just a product of their environment. And at that point I was really, really young. So that proves that like just being in my mother's household like hurt because she's a nasty person like that. So I think just as a kid it rubbed off on me, but it's still something that it's like that's a moment in life that I can't get back. Like imagine had that moment would have went like, okay, I'll take my little brother. I love my little brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like kept him the whole weekend and then like and then had a crazy fun weekend and then it's like a memory we remember it forever. Like that was a bonding moment between two brothers that they always remember. Like remember that time when that happened? You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been something like that. But like now it's something it's kind of like a scar for both of us really, like because for him and then it's also like for me like dang, like you did that to your own little brother, like who the like once again on that evil shit. So it's like that's a moment that I'll never be able to take back. And although like, you know, like I said, my little brother, like, you know, he like we're good now, like we have a good relationship and stuff and he knows I love him. But like that's still something that's kind of always haunting me, like damn, like I'll never be able to really take that back because it's like I feel like certain moments, even though like I guess you in hindsight you learn 2020 whatever they say, but it's like still I feel like certain moments you'll never really fully like, even though I don't know, like I'm trying to figure out how to say this, like even though my little brother knows I love him, I feel like that moment will never be like ingrained into like his subconscious, like, you know what I'm saying, like my little brother like or my big brother like really loves me, you know what I'm saying? No, like that'll kind of always be in his somewhere in the back of his mind, like he'll still remember that feeling of probably how I made him feel that day, you know what I'm saying? Like damn, he don't even want me type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll never be able to make him unfeel that, if that makes sense. So it's like but anyway, the reason why I'm kind of talking about all this shit is because it's something I noticed. Like it's like this kind of when I get really mad at Mr. Tackle for what he did to me, thinking about this stuff, even though it hurts and I hate thinking about it and how I've done people, it helps me like remember. It helps remember like, or it doesn't help me remember. I keep saying it helps me. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess it does help me. It helps me to remember to forgive Mr. Tackle, because it's like, yeah, what he did to you was fucked up, and you've never done no fucked up shit like that to somebody. You ain't never put nobody in the fucking hospital, but you still have been pretty fucked up, Jason. Like, let's be real. You've been pretty fucked up. That mouth, nigga, that mouth can hurt too.
Hey, but the words is hitting me. You like, why? I don't know. I'm allowed.
So it's like you've definitely been pretty fucked. You've been pretty shitty to people. So let's not act like you haven't. But I don't know. It's just when I think about like what Mr. Tackle did to me and how angry that shit and made me feel and how sad and all, like, because I was sad, I was angry, I was all the emotions, bro. That nigga fucks me up. And I'm not even talking about physically, I'm talking about emotionally. Like, that nigga really scarred me for life. But it's like when I get so caught up in that shit, I just remember like, damn, You aren't perfect either though, so chill the fuck out. No, you never got that bad, but you never know what words can, like how long words can affect somebody, their spirit. Because you're literally a perfect example, like being called out of your, called all this shit in the book all your life. Like the fact that you did that to somebody else is like, you know, like I just feel like I of all people should have known, you know. So I don't know, but it was, that helps me like to forgive, if that makes sense. So like I guess that's the point I'm trying to make, is I'm talking about forgiveness, I guess. Anybody who knows me knows I can hold a grudge, so it's hard for me to forgive. I'm not gonna lie, forgiveness is definitely a struggle for me. Like I hold grudges. I tell people too, like I hold grudges. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've gotten so much better, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I got so much better, but I'm really working on it. No cap. It's just the Capricorn in me. I can hold a fucking grudge, and I don't even be meaning to. So, but yeah, so I don't know. Just the point I'm trying to make is you really do gotta learn to forgive, cause bro, it's holding hate is, yeah, it sucks what the person did to you, but like I'm telling you, carrying around that anger and hate is not gonna make it no better. That shit is draining. That shit takes years off your life. Like a bitch is losing hair. That's why I'm wearing a hat, because I shaved my head off to like, I'm trying to like treat my scalp and like just moisturize my scalp more. I'm literally bald right now. Like I actually took a razor and shaved my head bald, but I'm not taking this hat off. I'm so sorry. I just because it's like growing back right now, and you can see like where I'm bald at. I ain't got my waves yet. No. But anyway, so yeah, but I don't know, forgive y'all. And then okay, also let me just go ahead and add this little quick dissertation. I don't know if he's gonna see this either. Mr. Tackle, if you see this, bro, you know who the fuck you are. Honestly, bro, on some real shit, I forgive you. I'm really like, no, I don't like what you did to me. Clearly, I'm never gonna like what the fuck you did to me. That shit is always gonna make me mad when I think about it. But I'm honestly like, I don't hate you. Like I'm really not, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like I don't get mad sometimes when I think about it, but I'm really not like on that shit. Like I'm just kind of over it. Like God bless you. I really do forgive you. I might, fuck this light, bro, 1 second. I might like, you know, bring it up from time to time in my YouTube videos when I'm talking about it, but I'm sorry, that's not about me trying to like really throw shade. That's just me talking about my life. So if it affects my life in some way and I got to talk about it, then I got to talk about it. Oh well, like I don't know what to tell you. That's gonna be that's a part of my life. What you did to me is a part of my life, and I talk about what I've been through. So anyway, I forgive you. God bless you. I'm not angry no more. I swear to God. I get mad sometimes when I think about it, but I wouldn't say I'm holding anger in my heart anymore. Like it's too much to carry anymore. I can't carry no more. It's just, it got too heavy. It got too heavy, so I can't carry no more. I forgive you, buddy. What else was I about to say? I wish you nothing but the best. I'm not taking down my video though, where I exposed Jorge Rodriguez's dad, because he kind of had that one coming. And I'm not gonna, let's be real, that was a funny ass story time. Like, no, I'm not even trying to be petty. I ain't even trying to be petty. That video is not coming down. I took it down for like a week. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm telling this motherfucking story time. That shit is funny. Like, no. So, fuck. Jorge Rodriguez will get over it, okay? He will get the fuck over it. He will live. You shouldn't have jumped me, bitch. And honestly, I forgive you too, though. I forgive you too, but the video's not coming down, so sorry. But I do forgive you. I really do. So yeah, learn to forgive, y'all, for real. Like, learn to forgive, because it's, after a while, that shit gets too hard to carry. Like, that shit really takes a toll on you. Like, no cap. That shit is real. Like, forgiveness really is for you. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be a Rick Ross ass nigga. I used to always say, God forgives, I don't. Like, literally, that was like my favorite like thing to say. And God said, oh, bet. Bet you gonna forgive today, bitch. So now it's like I'm a little I don't know. I guess it's a good thing, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm a better me now. Like, I don't hold grudges as much. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely still can hold it for a little bit, but nowhere near as long as I used to. Like, I'll get over it in a couple days and I can talk myself down from the ledge now. Like, but I used to get so fucking mad, y'all. But now I'm really good at not even letting people get me there. So I'm learning to just walk away, and then I'm learning to discern who I need to be around and not be around and deal with and whatnot, and just be around certain environments just for my own peace of mind and own, well-being. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to get on here to talk about. Is I'm not perfect. I don't ever want to get on here and paint this picture of that I'm some angel, because I'm not. I feel like some people might have this perception that I'm like some sweetheart goody two shoes, which, like, I strive to be that, yes, but I'm not perfect, and I definitely am like not shit at times, for real, no cap. Like, and this is just something that I've like remembered since high school, that I haven't really forgotten about, and it's just something that kind of like still haunts me. So Andre, if you see this, bro, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, because I'm not shit, bro. Honestly, I really do hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, because I know if it was like reversed, I wouldn't. And somebody came to me on that shit, I'd be like, fuck you, nigga, you punk ass bitch. I probably would have beat my ass the day I said it too. Like, so like, I really commend you for not whooping my ass, because he probably could have fucked me up, y'all. Andre is a big ass nigga. Dre is a big ass nigga. So I'm like, damn, bro, I'll never be able to take that back. Like, I'm not shit for that. And then, so yeah, just be cautious of just be wary of what you say. Like, try to be more thoughtful and try to have more compassion for people. Like, really, I know it's easier said than done. I really do. I really fucking do. But just try it. Just try it. So that's the first thing. Andre, I'm sorry. I really am, bro. If you see this, I hope you can forgive me. I'm still working on forgiving myself. So if you don't, I don't even blame you. Mr. Tackle, if you see this, I forgive you, because I have to, because if how am I going to ask for forgiveness for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and I don't forgive you, so I have to forgive you. I have to. So I forgive you, I really do. Jorge Rodriguez, I forgive you too, you little whore. But the video is still not coming down. God bless. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say, y'all. Like, I just wanted to get on here and apologize, because that's something that, like, I really just feel like I needed to confess, like, literally confess my sin. Like, oh my God, I had to get that off my chest. And I embarrassed him publicly in that classroom that day, so I'll be apologizing publicly to the world on my YouTube channel. So yeah. I think that's really all I have, though. I don't really have nothing else to talk about. It's like literally 5 in the morning, y'all, and I couldn't sleep. I've been up since like 2 or 3, and I just can't sleep. So I decided to come smoke in my car, and then this was on my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and apologize to Andre, because I've actually been kind of wanting to make this video for a while. I didn't even know what to say. Like, what do you say to that? Like, sorry for being a fucking dickhead. Like, what do you even say to that? That's so fucked up. So I'm just really not shit. So yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll see you on the next YouTube video. Let me go ahead and get over here, because I'm gonna just keep talking. So yeah. I don't feel like screaming it today. I'm not in the mood. I'm sad now. Like, I feel like shit. Like, I'm goodbye. I'll see you on the next video.